Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Post Movie Thoughts, and also happy April Fool's Day. Hope you didn't get fooled too many times today. Today I am seeing the Super Mario Galaxy movie. And let me just quickly get my thoughts out on Mario and the first movie. I mean, the game's, what's to say, it's Mario. It's the gold standard that for every platformer since, They're easy to control, they're easy to figure out, but they're still fun and challenging games. I'm probably always going to get the next Mario game that comes out. And with the movie, it's the perfect video game adaptation movie. This is how you do it. It's full of references, and the speed of everything is great. Just as soon as all the characters meet, they're off on their adventure. The animation is so great. Jack Black as Bowser is great, and surprisingly, Chris Pratt as Mario doesn't annoy me, which I thought it would. So with this new movie, full disclosure, Mario Galaxy is not one of the Mario games I have played, but I do know at least a little bit about it, watching people like Game Grumps play it, and I do know that this is the start of a sort of Nintendo cinematic universe, which I feel like we gotta stop doing cinematic universes. Well, let me be more specific. Just make good movies, and then if they're all successes, then make a big Nintendo crossover movie. But, we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. Well, I just got out, and I wouldn't call this a bad movie necessarily, but it's nowhere near as good as the first one. This is probably going to be a short video, because I really don't have that much to say. So the story, which is kind of a lot, is that Bowser Jr., in revenge for what happened to Bowser in the last movie, kidnaps Princess Rosalina to harness her power to build his Bowser planet that him and Bowser Sr. always planned on making together. And Princess Peach is asked to go and rescue her, and Mario and Luigi, now accompanied with Yoshi, go after to help her. And also, as I mentioned, Fox McCloud is in this as well. So let's talk about the good. First off, the animation. This is done by Illumination, which always gets a bad rap from animation fans, but I like most of their movies. But this doesn't look like their typical movies. This doesn't look like Despicable Me or Secret Life of Pets or, any of their other franchises. This looks like the Mario games coming to life. It looks great, and here's no exception. And they do a lot of those great shots where it's all done in one take, which is just really awesome to see. And, like the last one, there's a ton of references to old Mario and classic Nintendo, including, but not limited to, a reference to the original Mario Brothers arcade game, which I thought was quite cool. The Nintendo 64 logo pops up in one place. Rob the Robot is in this movie, which is probably the funniest joke. And Wart, the villain from Mario 2, the American Mario 2, shows up, which I didn't think he'd be in anything Mario-related after that game. So, all that's cool. Really, there's two things that bring this movie down, but they're pretty big things. One is, I could have used more jokes. There aren't really too many funny moments in this, and even the ones that are funny, they get really only a snicker. Which brings me to part two, which is gonna go into spoilers. If you still want to see this movie, and you don't want spoilers, I recommend just stopping the video or just skipping ahead to the very end. So, give me a second. Okay. What is my main problem with this movie? Bowser is a good guy now. Yep. From being shrunk in the last movie, he becomes nice, and at one point is helping the brothers get to where they want to be. And the whole time I was like, oh god, please don't make him save the day in the end. And granted, he does not. He does become evil for the climax, which is actually a pretty cool action sequence. But then it is hinted at the very end that he might be good again due to something Mario does to help him. Which I really don't know if... I'm not sure if they're going to do a third movie after this. But if they do, I really don't know where it could go from here, because with the Sonic movies, they are hinting that Jim Carrey's going to come back again for the fourth one of those. But, yeah, I don't know, man. So, yeah, again, there's a lot of good stuff in here, but I don't think I would watch it again. I guess, if I had to be generous, maybe a 6.5 out of 10, maybe, which is, still above average, but, certainly a major downgrade. So what do you think of this movie? Did you like it? Do you think it's worse or better than the first one? Or are you equal? But either way, I hope you enjoyed this video, and be sure to like and subscribe. I'm currently dealing with copyright BS right now, which I may have to make a video about, but at some point in the future, I have a big video planned for the cartoons shorts that have been coming out ever since the beginning of this year, so stay tuned for that, and I will see you in the next video.